An item sequence autoresponder is a specific type of email marketing where you can send a sequence of emails to a contact after the purchase of a specific item. And so why might you want to do that? Say, for example, someone buys an ink cartridge from you, then you could send them a reminder every week or maybe after a month and then every week after that saying, have you run out? Do you want some more? Of course, you would make it as simple as that. And in fact, you couldn't just send them the same email again and again and again because that would never work. So you write different emails each time, being really nice to them, reminding them that you're there and give them information on how they can purchase from you again. And because it's completely automated, it just makes it really good and being really helpful to the customer, alerting them that you're still there and they can purchase these items from you. So let's take a look at how we do that. This is the item sequence screen. So we go to marketing, email marketing, autoresponders, item sequences. And so we're going to create a new sequence here. And I'll call this action cameras. Okay, and then you click on add new sequence. That'll create the sequence there. And now you want to add the item trigger. So these are the items which are going to trigger this particular sequence. So you click on that, and then all you need to do here is you choose the category, the super category and the categories, and then just tick the items you want. You don't need to click on save, you just tick them. And then that's done. So then I click on back. Now the next thing I need to do is to click on the edit icon here, because this is going to edit what's in this particular sequence. And so if I click on add email to sequence, this is where you're going to add the email. If you haven't created an email, we're going to need to do that now. So let's just click on back a second. And then click on the edit icon at the top to go into edit mode. And then click on the at icon to open up the email designer. And I'll create the first email here. We'll just call this camera SEQ and click on add new. Then you click on camera SEQ there, which will bring up the email. I'm just going to add some blocks, so I click on the content blocks icon over here. Click on the plus here. I'm just going to add a text area and an item list as well. And in fact, I will add a image block too and move that up to the top. Okay, so close that there. So this is what we've got. I'm just going to quickly change that to be a camera image. So I'll choose that image there for the moment. And then we'll put some text there. And so bear in mind this is sent after the purchase of a specific item. It's a very specific item. So thanks for buying product 2, which is the name of one of our items. We hope that it is very useful. And you can put like a link to instructions in there. And again, underneath here, let me just click on Save Changes. Underneath here, I've got a list of other products here. Well, maybe we'll make those accessories for that particular product. If I click on Save Changes there, these are accessories that go with this product 2, which is actually an action camera, which you'll see in a minute. So thanks for buying product 2. We hope that it's very useful, and there's some accessories. So you can see you can build up these emails to be really interesting and to drive more sales onto your website as well. Because of the sequence, we're going to add 2 emails. But look, this is what we can do. If we go back to the control panel here, let's add the first email to the sequence. So add email to sequence. And I'll just put thanks for your purchase. Obviously, so product 2, you know, you're going to have a better name than this, but this is just for this example. And then we want to put camera sequence. That's what I called it there. So I'll select that. There's the first one. But now we want to do a second email as well. In fact, if I click on view there, you'll see that's what we just created. But now we want to have a second email. So let's go back to the email designer. And do you know what? I'm just going to change this one. Let's put this time I'll choose some other action cameras. And you bought product 2 recently. Here are some other cameras. Click on Save Changes. Obviously, I could change the image and everything like that. Now, notice that I'm changing the same email. When you create an email and you apply it to something like a sequence, it just copies this. So this isn't changing the email I've just added to the sequence. You can change this and you can change this in the email designer as much as you want, and it's not going to affect what you've already set up here. So now if I click on Add Email to Sequence, check out our other cameras, and click on Camera Sequence again. You'll see that this one, so we've got the first email here, which is one that says, thanks for buying product here, we hope it's very useful, and it's got accessories. And then underneath it, if I click on View there, we've got this next one saying, you bought product 2 recently, here are some other cameras. And so you can have up to 25 emails then, which are going to be sent to that person when they've bought that item. Do you know what? I've said product 2, but I selected a whole load of items, didn't I, in the item triggers. So to be correct there, really, I would just have product 2 if that's going to be the trigger. But you see what I mean with this. So it's how you decide how you want to set up your emails, whether you want to do it for a group of products or an individual product. You can set up more than one item sequence. So you can have lots of item sequences, one for each product. And as well, there's a configure link here. If I click on that, you'll see that you can be notified when a new contact joins a sequence, and the email address for a notification to be sent to, and the email address and name that particular sequence should appear that it's coming from in their inbox. So that's how you set up an item sequence, and you link it to your items, and that automates those emails going out when particular items are purchased.